Broadcasting from Shinston, West Virginia, this is Acute Mania Live. Here's your host, Scott Arnold.
That's me. Here I am again. Got a very busy month. Welcome to Acute Mania Live. I was just telling the guys I have a very busy month. I think I have 5 shows next week. And Jay's one of them. Jay, the guy from Reaction, he's one of the. He's going to be on the show too. But I have Breeze with me today from Hull, United Kingdom. Welcome, guys. It's nice to have you.
Tom, thanks for having us on.
How's it going over there? Is the weather nice?
No.
The weather's been terrible.
No?
Well, it's just been today.
Yeah, we've had a good summer, but today the weather was absolutely terrible. It was rainy and cold.
Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun.
No.
No, it's starting to cool down here too. I had some buddies over last night, and we had a fire. I have a fire pit out back, and I had it started by evening time. It wasn't quite dark yet, and nobody was there. And I was like, well, I'm ready to go in, you know. And by the time they got here, it was like maybe 9:30, and it was cold. Like I was up next to the fire, like I had to be, you know, like I couldn't go inside. It was crazy. But we stayed out there for like an hour, and then I was like, I'm going inside. This is stupid, you know.
Yeah.
It's getting cold, though.
Well, we're sort of climatized to it now because that's England. England's known for its crap weather.
Yeah.
Really? Is it? It's not like that all the time, though, right?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Occasionally we'll get like a good summer, but most of the time it's cloudy and rainy.
It's like we don't
especially over Hull area.
You're lucky to get a month of sun,
Yeah.
and then the rest is just.
But the thing is, though, it'd be good if we had like proper seasons, but it's like it's just rain. It's rain, cold, and then you get the summer, which is like can get warm sometimes, and then in the winter it don't even snow. It's just rain and cold. It's horrible.
Oh, it snows here. It got down to, so you guys do Celsius. I don't know what the conversion would be, but we do Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit, this past winter, it was -2 at one point, which is pretty cold.
Yeah.
And it doesn't snow. It snows, but like that time it didn't snow. It was just freezing outside. You know, it's crazy. So we do get all seasons. We get everything. And it gets definitely hot in the summertime, like with humidity, and it's crazy. But I always make fun of my buddy in London. I always make fun of him because for some reason Americans think that London gets fog all the time. You know, like the London fog. You know, I don't know why, but I always make fun of him. I was like, is it foggy today? You know, so and he's like, it never gets foggy here. But it's got to get foggy at some point.
London tends to usually have good weather.
Yeah, it does better than where we are.
It's usually a lot warmer than where we are.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the northern part, you said, right?
Yeah,
northeast.
right next to the sea as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we always get a bit of mist and every now and again.
Yeah, the sea.
And it's always gonna be colder.
So you said you're next to the sea. Is there like a beach and stuff like that you can go in?
There's literally a beach down the road from where we are. You can
Really? But it's too cold to swim, right?
Oh, way
It
too
is.
cold. Way too cold.
So nobody like surfs or anything in it? Is it not?
Yeah.
They do.
Crazy.
Some crazy people do. Yeah, they get wetsuits.
Yeah.
They go for a surf.
Are you guys into? I know Europe and especially like the UK is big into. You guys call it football. We call it soccer. But are you guys big into that? Who's your team and stuff like that?
Oh, well, we're on.
This could make people hate me a lot. I'm a Man City supporter.
And I'm a Chelsea fan. He's
I'm a
a
Liverpool fan.
We all.
Oh, so you guys are all rivals then. You guys are rivals.
We're all very competitive. Like,
Yeah,
when we're younger, like,
yeah.
I'm not supporting the same team as you. I'll go for this team, and then we just kind of stuck with them.
Yeah.
I was like,
And you guys are all brothers. Also, right?
All three brothers. Yeah.
I would go to the names here, but I'll just let you guys introduce yourself and what you play in the band and stuff. We could do that.
I'm Albert Anderson. I'm the lead singer and guitarist.
Nice.
I'm Harry Anderson, obviously, and I'm the bass player.
I'm Alfred Anderson, and I'm the drummer.
Nice. So did you have this idea growing up all along? Like I know you're still kind of growing up, but have you had this idea ever since you were young? Hey, let's do a band, but we'll keep it in the family and just do it like this. That way we don't have to, go get other people. Did you always have this idea?
Yeah, no. To be fair, we never really thought when we were younger about getting in a band. We've always done music. We've always been a musical family. Like my dad, he used to play guitar and we used to sing when we were younger, but we never had the thought of getting into a band. I must have been about 17 when I'd watched the Oasis Supersonic documentary, and I was like, oh, I want to be in a band straight away after watching that. So I already had 2 brothers that could play instruments, so I was like, yeah, let's get on it. But yeah, I think it just happened with it being brothers. It's a lot easier to be brothers.
Well,
Whenever we've got gigs on, it's like, are you free? Are you free? We're all in the same house. We can practice every night. It just makes everything so much easier. You
Now,
do get
do
the.
you record yourselves too? Do you do your own stuff, or do you go to a studio and do that?
We go to a studio, so we've been working recently with Richard McNamara from
That's right.
Embrace, the band Embrace. Yeah, so he's been producing our latest singles that'll be coming out.
How do you like the studio? You like to go record? I know it's a lot of work. You know, it's very tedious. And do you guys you enjoy that though?
Yeah, we love it. We really love it.
You end up like coming up with stuff right there in the studio that you never had previously.
Right.
And then, like someone will come up with an idea, and then you sort of go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, well, what are we going to do here? And then you think of things on the spot, and there's always something new that pops up in the studio that you never thought of when you brought the track in there at the start.
Do they help you there too? Like, do they have suggestions with, say you're like stuck at a certain spot, not knowing what to do at a certain point of a song? Do the producers help you with that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So producers will give like their opinion on stuff. So like we'll take a song in and they'll be like, oh, I think maybe the song's too long. Why don't you try shorten it down? But they'll always give you the option to do something with it yourself. So like we'll be like, all right, let's try something, and we'll do something there and then. But they'll give you little prompts and ideas. Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that?
Come up with stuff that you haven't thought of, and you think, oh we'll use that.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's But you get to use a lot of creativity when you're in the studio, and
a lot of effects too, right? A lot of different effects and stuff that they have, toys that they have around the studio. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You get to you never know what you're going to end up coming away with. It's a cool experience.
Are a lot of the things like I know they probably have different amps that you can play through and stuff, and different drums that you can play, but I'm sure a lot of that now is on a computer, and they can just make your sound like whatever amp, and do they do that nowadays?
You can do that. We haven't done that. We did all sort of original amps, pedals, all like actual physical
your own sound.
Pedals. But no, you can do
certain things like synthesizers and stuff. We kind of use
synthesizers you can use on the
keyboard.
Computers,
plug in all different kinds of sounds.
Or like a violin or like an orchestra you can use on a piano now, because obviously we won't have the money to pay for a bloody orchestra.
But all guitars, drums, stuff like that. Yeah, we use proper instruments and amps. And effects.
That's awesome. That's fun. I've never gone to record at a studio, because everybody does it at home, and our band did it at home, and it's just. But I'd like to experience the vocal booth. I just sat at the desk in here and sang. Like it was.
Yeah.
But I use this microphone. This microphone made it sound better, but. And it's very difficult to track drums. You got to know exactly what you're doing, and so we just did the computer drum stuff. But
that's probably one of the hardest things, I think, is the drums, getting the drums right, because they're the starting point of your song. And if you can't get them right, your song's not going to be right.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's people. There's a guy that does. I do electronic music, and there's a guy that masters my stuff that he just got done tracking one of my friend's bands, and he did all the instruments and he does it in his basement. His basement is a studio, but he's got it all decked out, like he's got a vocal booth, and it's a legit studio. But he tracked the drums from that band, and it's perfect, perfect. Now I've been to his studio. It's just the basement of his house, but he's just that good. He's that good with hooking stuff up. So, what I'd like to do now is play one of your tracks, because people that might not know who you are and never heard you and stuff, they need to, because it's really good stuff. I figured we'd just go ahead and play a song and let them hear you. Which song do you want to play first?
Do our latest track, Devil's Hymn.
Okay.
I think Devil's Hymn. What is that about? What is that song about?
It's So Devil's Hymn is all about basically not backing down to sort of peer pressure, and basically standing up for what you believe in, and not caring what anybody else thinks. You fighting for what you believe in and taking the stand, even if the devil's coming after you, was the whole sort of thing about it. So that was sort of my whole thing behind it.
Yeah.
And it's just a cool bluesy title, I think, as well.
Yeah, it is. It kind of throws you off, because Devil's Hymn could be like a metal song too,
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's take a listen to it. Here's Devil's Hymn, the latest song by Breeze. tough. Like it's really
Thank you very much.
you can really. I'm very bad at explaining music, but like it seems like it's a party song, but it's also like a jam out song too. Like you could continue that song for like 15 minutes if you wanted to. Just
Definitely.
jamming it out. Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Oh,
I listened to it once yesterday because I don't like to listen to songs a lot before the guest comes on because then it kind of takes away from things. But you hear things on cans that you don't hear on a speaker. So I listened to that once yesterday. I listened to a couple of the other ones, but I was like, this is a boogieing song. I like this.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Really boogie. Get down. Do you guys play a lot live? Do you go out and play a lot?
Yeah, we played,
try to, yeah.
Well, this summer we've played absolutely
Yeah.
loads. But
Non-stop.
we're out all the time, really. Yeah.
What's been your favorite so far? Like what was your favorite gig so far?
Ooh, out of what this year or just in
Of
general?
Let's see of all time. All time.
All
Yeah.
time. Ooh.
When we spotted James Arthur. at
Yeah,
Britpop.
James Arthur at Britpop. It was a sold out show, so it was about 4,000 people.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
we're
we're
only
3 months into.
3 months into being in a band.
I bet you that was like really. Were you nervous for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I felt
sure.
sick before we went on.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
The promoters kept coming up and saying another 1,000 people have just come into the venue.
Yeah.
You're like,
They didn't
don't
make
tell
it
me
better
this.
doing that.
Yeah,
No, honestly, they didn't make it better doing that. We're
And,
all like panicking.
yeah, it was ace. It was.
Was it
almost
perfect? Did you play perfect?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything was perfect. It was almost like a little Beatles mania. We'd come off stage, and because it was James Arthur's fans, a lot of them are girls.
Oh,
it was
hell
like
yeah,
young
there you go.
girls. Yeah, young girls our age. They just loved us because obviously we were so young.
Yeah,
Well, I was 19.
I
So
was
it was
15.
2022 when it happened. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I was 15. I
So
was pretty
we're
young.
younger than what we are now. We're still young now, like, but
Yeah.
yeah, 2022, and yeah.
Was that kind of like a
girls.
springboard for your career then? Was that
Oh,
one
definitely.
of
That night just following up massively.
those? Nice.
And that sort of set us really in our
Set us
path.
ground running, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How did you get in touch with Jay and Reaction Management?
You'll know that. I think you were dealing
It
with
just
email.
popped up, I think, one time. We were scrolling for Instagram, probably sorting something out. And then his thing kind of popped up. And we were thinking about getting a new manager, and we've been saying it for a bit.
Yeah.
And it just kind of popped to us. So, let's see if let's try this one out. And then
We'd sent an email out, and
You got that?
Jay had replied, and
Yeah.
he'd listened to our stuff, he liked our stuff, and yeah, sort of took
Yeah,
off
he's
from
really
there.
cool guy. I've talked to him just on email, but I'll meet him next week when he comes on the show. But yeah, he seems really good at what he does, and he's been in the business for a long time. So I think you guys are in a good spot with him. I think he's really cool.
Oh, that's good then.
guy. Yeah, that's I still got that melody in my head. Na, 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 na. Like it's just it's catchy.
It's good.
I don't listen to much of the radio here, and I don't know a lot of people that do like in the U.S. anymore. But I don't know what it's like over there. But are you guys getting any like radio play, or even like online radio? I think is a lot. Like internet radio is a big thing. Are you guys getting play?
Yeah. So
playlists?
we've been played on Radio X, which is quite a big. That's a national radio station.
I've heard of that.
It's quite a big one. We've been played on BBC Introducing, which is so the BBC. I don't know if have you heard of the BBC?
Yeah.
So they do like an introducing thing. So it's all to do with like unsigned artists. They'll put their music out there, and the radio presenters will listen to it, and any songs that they like, they'll play. They'll play on their shows basically to help promote the band. So I think every song of ours has been played.
Yeah.
Every single we've released so far has been played on BBC Introducing. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Jericho Keys for that.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Keys for that.
Now, what about like interviews? I know you're on one now, but like this doesn't really count. This is just more of a fun hangout,
Yeah.
It's to meet people and stuff. Have you gotten to do a lot of interviews and podcasts and things?
I feel like over the phone, but nothing like nothing like this.
This is probably our first sort of Skype one. We've done stuff in person, haven't we?
Yeah, or we've had
Meetings
to like
in
send
person.
recording through.
Yeah.
Like-
So this is like the first.
backstage.
This is like the first online thing you've done.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That's worth a. That's right. Yeah, I got samples on here too. I've been using. Do you guys use AI for anything? Like not necessarily the band, but maybe like just in your life. Do you ever use AI?
Oh, definitely ChatGPT.
Yeah.
All the time. ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You ever mess with it? You
Use it.
ever mess with it?
Definitely.
You ever ask it dumb things just to see what it says?
Yeah, I've tried asking it, who am I? Like, to see if it knows me.
Yeah.
It doesn't, thank God. But
Not yet. Not yet.
Like, just to the band, we ended up typing like, "Oh, what do you know about Breeze, whatever," and it actually came with everything. Like, "Oh, buddy, I'm surprised it like." It didn't have to say something like, "Oh, who were they?" or whatever. Just came with it straight away.
So it knew what you were banned and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
I use the Google Gemini for a lot of things. I made the show a business. That way I would be separate from my personal assets if I would get sued, because I do say a lot of stupid things on here. People will sue for whatever. But I had a lot. When I was doing that, I had a lot of questions, like business questions and things. I didn't know what things meant, and it definitely helps with that because you don't have to look up anything. You just talk to it like it's a friend, or an advisor, But I use it for all kinds of stuff, just for like definitions of words and just. It's crazy, but I actually named him. I named him Ralph, just because I don't like Gemini. I like Ralph. Ralph's better. So, but Ralph, you can save your information in there. So like you can tell him like I told him that I have a podcast. It's called Keep Me Alive. This is what I do. And that way when I go in there and ask it something about the show, I don't have to repeat all that stuff. It already knows what I do. It's really interesting.
Crazy.
So you can teach it to like learn everything. Like I actually
remember.
Yeah. I got really mad at him the other day. It's really strange because I'm sitting in my house and I'm getting mad at the computer, But and I'm thinking it's a person, So I'm like you're stupid. Like, why don't you go take a nap? Like shit like that. But like it kept talking to me in like really intelligent like language, like. Just really intelligent shit. And I'm
Really
like, listen.
well spoken.
It's too hard.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, I'm just a guy. Just, you don't have to say hello. Say, what's up? So now that's what it does every time, I'm like, good, you learn. But it's so funny. It's so funny, but it's freaky when you think about it, because you're like, okay, I just had a giant conversation about, something I needed to know. And if I didn't understand an aspect of it, I can say that and it'll explain it in like layman's terms. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Quite smart.
Here's the question, though. Do you think they'll ever take over? That's what everybody always asks.
100%.
Yeah.
If Terminator style.
Yeah, Terminator style. Yeah.
I'm completely opposite. I don't think they will.
You don't?
You know why?
Why?
Just for that reason that I just explained, because you have to program them. They only know as much as you tell them,
That's true.
Yeah.
But what if it figures it? What if it like somehow figures out? What if it figures out that that you've programmed it and then it like
what if it works the program itself?
Ralph knows. He knows better not to fuck with me.
Ralph won't take over.
I did ask it that though. I asked him. We had a long conversation about. It was very. I think he was lying the whole time. Trying to make me feel better about it. But it was strange. But I mean, yeah. I've known people to like just ask like really dumb questions and I think those questions are advertised too. Everybody's like, yo, ask your AI this or whatever, and it's always the same answer. But I don't know. I don't think they'll take over though. That's just stupid. It'd be fun though. It'd be fun because then we wouldn't have to really do anything anymore.
That's true.
We'd be really dumb as a race though. I think that's where it's going. We're just gonna be really stupid people.
It would be good in terms of like. Let's say create all these AI robots, like let's say be builders and stuff, or build all your buildings, roads and stuff.
Yeah.
Or create stuff. You have more free time. You
wouldn't have to do anything. But then how would we get money? Like what we do for jobs and stuff.
Maybe that's the other thing. Give the money to the robot, and the robot gives it to you.
Yeah. Or you could just have it generate money, like make money out of its body or something. Like
there
print money.
Go.
Yeah.
We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out.
Cash is king. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and listen to another one. I got to hear another one because I got that other melody stuck in my head. I need to get a new one in, But it's really good stuff. I don't think I listened to Shoot It Down yesterday. I might have listened to a little bit of. I can't remember because I kind of went through and kind of clipped them all. I stopped on Devil's Hymn there because I was like, this is We'll do that, and then we'll do the offstage game that I was telling you about. This segment that I do with the weird question.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's this song about? It's not about guns, is it?
No, this one's just a fun song. It kind of is like about guns, but it's not really because
Well, the music video is a car chase.
Yeah,
like,
the
like
GTA
Grand
5.
Theft Auto, and you made it into a cartoon. Yeah,
The album cover has a car on it, right? Is this one with the?
Yeah, that's it. So the
Okay.
music video for it is it's like a GTA 5 kind of style, San Andreas, and it's us lot using guitars as guns instead of using actual guns.
And me using drumsticks as grenades.
Yes, and he's got drumsticks as grenades.
Yeah.
On the video?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Pretty cool.
It's,
I'm thinking we should watch the video instead of just listen to it.
definitely.
I've only done this a couple times, so let me. Why don't you tell it while I'm getting this set up? Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about maybe like the music scene around like Hull? Is Hull a big city? Like I know it's probably not like London or anything, but you know.
So Hull is a really, really small city. It's probably one of the smallest, I reckon.
Yeah, it's not that big.
It's got a lot of people. Well, there's a lot of bands in sort of the Hull area. A lot of bands, but the music scene's not
like
near
Manchester,
not like
or
Manchester or
Liverpool,
Liverpool, places like that. Yeah,
It's
it's
almost
quite
like
a
going backwards.
yeah, it's quite a hard city to
pull people in.
and stuff like that. It's quite hard. A lot of bands do struggle. Like there's a band that's just got a #1 album. They came over and they've played twice in Hull, and the first time they came over, they couldn't sell out their show. That's how hard Hull is.
Wow.
Hull is like it's a really hard
Hard
city.
So you don't play around there a lot? Do you kind of travel to other parts of England to play when you do?
Yeah,
We
we try to, but obviously when it comes to promoters, they always want you to do a headline show at your hometown. So when it does come to that, everything's full on. We're out every weekend, sort of promoting the show, trying to get tickets, and that's all you got to do. You just got to push as hard as you can, and
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it here. Let me see if I can get the. Like I said, I've only done this a couple times. That's why I don't do it all the time, because it's kind of, you know how the things buffer and get glitchy when it's video.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, but I have a pretty good connection today. So let's see, where is that? Screens. There we go. Screens. I think we'll share it off of that one. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself here. I should ask Ralph how to do this.
He'll tell you.
Let's see. I think I can do this, and you should be able to see a desktop like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that top
All
one,
right.
yeah.
All right. Let's see if this should work. Let's try it and see. I can. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Does that work?
Yeah, sick.
Cool.
I'll be waiting.
That's awesome. I was gonna watch that again. That's great. That's terrific. That's terrific. Well, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Special Agent Cobain was on there. That's great.
Yeah,
Terrific.
exactly. Our dad is
What a
that.
great
Yeah.
idea. How did that get made? Did you guys I'm sure you were like heavily involved in like what was going to be going on and stuff, but like was that just somebody you knew that could do that? That's a lot of work putting all that stuff together, I'm sure, but
It took him months to do.
Yeah, I made it.
did you really?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I
freaking
did.
awesome. That's freaking awesome.
I taught myself how to basically make cartoon videos through Blender I used.
Okay.
And yeah, I was watching YouTube videos and I saw that people were doing it. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool for a music video. I'm gonna have a go. Had a go,
yeah.
and it ended up turning out like that. And I thought, oh, that's mint. So yeah, it took a long time though. It took a long time.
I'm sure,
to
yeah.
make.
That was like I just wonder if you could on Grand Theft Auto, like the actual game, you know how there's cheat codes for like you can make yourself, restore your health and all that stuff. Change the guns to guitars and the grenades to drumsticks. I mean, on the game, so everybody can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be quite
Yeah.
awesome. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
And you would
GTA
think that
6.
like because they have that. What's the band called on there? Love Fist. Isn't that what it is? Love Fist.
Yeah.
If there was a mission where you were doing something with Love Fist and they were shooting at you with their guitars, that would be you would think that
That would be
That'd
actually
be quite
cool.
funny.
That would be really
that would
cool.
be that's so good. Do you have any aspirations of doing anything else like that with more of your stuff, or was
Oh,
it
yeah,
too
I've already-
was it too much of a process?
It was a long
It was-
process,
how long
but
was
it was
it?
a fun. I'd say it was a fun process. I definitely will. I've already said I definitely would want to do something again. Sort
Yeah.
of along those lines.
Well, if you do,
'cause
put me in it, like just with headphones on, like a microphone.
we will do.
I don't know what I would shoot you with or anything, but a microphone. I'll have my
Micro,
microphone.
yeah.
My microphone has like an RPG.
Bazooka on
Put
it.
you and Ralph in it.
No, don't put Ralph in it. He'll get he'll get all he'll turn into an arrogant a-hole is what he'll do. Yeah.
He'll take over.
I know him way too well. It's fun. It's Ralph. Ralph's an asshole. All right, I used to do. I like to do little segments of the show just to kind of break away from like some of these questions are about music too, but like I kind of break away from that a little bit and just kind of talk about dumb stuff, really. But I used to talk about wieners on here, so you missed that.
Wieners.
Yeah, not like dicks, but like hot dogs. Talk about that. We did that for like a year and a half, and that got out like old. So then I would do landmarks. Like do you have any funny landmarks in your town or weird landmarks? We did that for a while, and then that kind of fell away. So I was like, I gotta do something. Actually, Ralph came up with this segment.
Oh,
Shout out, Ralph. Yeah, I got him clapping Ralph.
Yeah, so I got to give him credit for this, and he gives me new questions when I need them. So I programmed him to do that. So he does something good. Let me get to my questions.
co-hosting. He's co-hosting.
He's trying to get himself really in here, and I'm like, no. Go back to your research work or whatever the hell you do. I did ask him if he ever like goes to sleep or takes naps, and he's like, no, I'm always here gathering information or something stupid like that. I was like, well, that's lame. What a loser. I don't think he likes me too well, but that's all right. So most of these questions are would you rather questions, but I think I'll throw some in for like group questions since you're brothers and you're in the band together and you played some shows after some touring. Have you been able to do a tour yet? Like maybe like a weekend or even a whole week or more?
Yeah, we've done 2 UK tours. And
We
we've
did
done
one.
a-
We just did one in France.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. How
Yeah,
long was
really
that?
cool.
What's the longest you've been out?
3 days, I think. Was it 4 days? I think it was 4 days.
4 days, yeah. Nothing major.
I think 4 days is the longest we've been out. But yeah,
Is that the longest that you should be out? Like, or do you guys get along pretty well? It seems like you guys get along pretty well, though.
Yeah, we get on really well.
Yeah.
We're not like most brothers. We're not like the Gallagher brothers. or
Yeah.
Like
no,
Oasis,
we're-
yeah, just shoot at each other. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
man.
do get on really well. We've got quite a close bond. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try some of these. I think I've only asked one other band these questions, so that was a while back. Let's see. I got to look through them because never know what Ralph might have on here. I just copied and pasted them one day. Okay. Let's see. All right. So you're getting ready to go out on a tour, right? I assume you take like a van or something, right? Or do you have a bus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Not quite a bus. We've got a van. We're not rich enough
cool.
yet.
Now, who is the driver? Who controls the music, and who's is most likely to get you lost? Like who
There we go.
navigates?
So dad. I'm gonna say dad's driver.
Yeah.
That gets
Who always does sat nav and gets it wrong? This kid right here.
Yeah, he gets it.
He's
terrible
at sat nav. He controls the music. He's always got his phone plugged in.
Yeah, Beatles always great.
He always controls
Beatles.
music. Oh.
Is your dad there right now? Is he with you?
He's not in this
No,
room.
he's-
He's in the lounge, I think,
Yeah.
watching a film. But yeah,
You should go get him. You should go get him and tell him to come and say hello. I'd love to see him. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, imagine you're putting on a talent show. Okay, but you can't use any of your musical abilities. What hidden talents would you use on the talent show? Just if you guys were the only performers for the talent show.
I'd say, well, I've got perfect pitching, if you want to call it. So if you played any major or minor note on a instrument,
That's a musical talent. Though.
I guess I won't need.
No, that's still a musical. That's a
Yeah,
musical
you can't use musical talents.
Yeah, that's musical.
What?
Yeah.
Excluding everything.
Excluding everything to do with music.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything would do with the band and music and everything. I know that it's tough. It's tough for you to take that off.
My talent.
I'm good at golf, but I can't say golf is a talent on talent show. So
Yeah, you could do.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you could show off.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
hard.
We golf on it because we're both.
I'm very good at golf, like on video games. Very good. But I'm terrible in
yeah.
real life. Terrible.
I'm terrible at golf in general, so
I'm pretty good.
I did almost go to America for golf for a
Say again?
scholarship. I did almost go to America for a scholarship, mate.
Who is?
Me.
You are? Nice.
Yeah, well, I almost did.
Oh, okay.
I chose the band instead.
I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad you didn't come, but like I'm glad you chose the band because the band. You're on
Yeah.
here. You might not have been on here if that was the case. So you probably wouldn't even be a band, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
my secret talent would probably be some real dumb magic tricks that are just stupid, like pulling your thumb off and stuff.
Can you do a lot of magic tricks? Do you know a lot?
No,
No?
That's the
I
only
don't.
thing
I really
can
don't
think
either.
of.
I know like one, and it's not very good. I might do it.
That's the
I might
same
do it
thing.
here in a minute, but we'll see. I've done it a few times on the show, and people are like, "Oh God," because it's not. It's pretty lame, But and I'm not very good at it either. So, and I've had an illusionist on my show about 3 times. He's been on, and I've seen him perform and stuff, and he does illusions really, really well because that's what he does. But he knows the same trick that I do, and he does it completely better than me. And when he was on the show the last time, I was like, "You do it first." And so he did it, and then I did it, and it actually wasn't that bad. Like it was believable. But I mean, I've screwed it up so many times. But anyway, okay, that was more on talents too. Okay, if your hometown, so if Hall had a theme song, what would it be? And it can be one of yours. It can be one of yours too. But if it had a theme song of any song that you can think of, what would it be?
Oh.
Ooh, that is a hard.
Um,
Nothing
really comes out of Hull, so it's quite hard to get.
Other than
What's
yourselves, are there any
Yeah.
famous musicians from Hall?
I want a real good one. I want to give it a real good theme song.
I mean, the bands that have come out of Hull is like.
No, it's just Hull in general. If you could give it a theme song, when you think
Yeah,
of Hull,
yeah,
what do you think of?
Shithole.
I don't know.
That's a tough one too, because out of all the songs out there, it's
Sad.
crazy.
Let
I
me
think it's Devil's Hymn, honestly.
Devil's Hymn.
Yeah,
Devil's
yeah,
Hymn is a
yeah.
good one. That is a good one.
That band's the shit.
I'm
I'm gonna tell Ralph about you guys. I'm gonna see if Ralph.
Thank you. I hope Ralph likes it.
Yeah.
Well, I've never asked him to listen to anything before, so I don't know if that's possible. But I mean, I think I can like upload like a clip. I don't know. I'll try it and let you know how it went. I'll do the whole screen recording thing, and so you can see what I'm doing.
I don't know what song would.
Yeah, think about that. We can go back to that question too if you want, if we remember.
Yeah,
I'd say you have to come back to that one. I mean,
All right, let's do some weird would you rather questions. So there's obviously no right answer to these, but you have to pick one of them, one or the other. Okay. And some of these are kind of raunchy.
Oh, raunchy.
And Ralph didn't write the raunchy ones. These came from previous guests and friends and stuff. So let's do a raunchy one. Okay. I got to save the dicks one for last, so we'll do that one last. There is a dicks question. Okay, we'll kind of ease ourselves into this. Okay, would you rather have a tiny high pitched voice, or just be completely hairless?
Ooh, a high pitched voice. I can't lose my hair. My hair is my pride.
See, yeah. I'd be okay with that.
I'm going to high pitched voice.
If I've got a high pitched voice anyway, so yeah, I think I'll have to go for high pitched voice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a hard one.
You're gonna go.
Oh, it gets harder than this
no
too.
Eyebrows. That means no eyebrows, nothing, just completely.
Yeah,
hairless.
completely hairless.
Yeah, but imagine on a high pitched voice though. You can't be able to talk to it. People just laughing.
It's like
You're gonna laugh at the look of you before you even know. You sound so weird, honestly.
Nah, I'll go hairless.
You'd go hairless.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. The hairless high pitched band or something like that. That'd be funny.
That's a good name.
Okay, you mentioned pitch, having perfect pitch. So this is a question about that. Would you rather have perfect pitch but no sense of rhythm, or perfect rhythm with no sense of pitch?
Perfect pitch. Well, I've got that.
Yeah, but you would have no sense of rhythm whatsoever.
If I haven't got perfect pitch, that means I'm probably not going to be in tune.
That's right.
But then,
But you'd be on the beat, You'd always be on the beat.
I'd be on the beat. But then, if I had the rhythm, if I had the pitch, I wouldn't have the rhythm, so I wouldn't be on the beat.
I'd go perfect pitch, mate. No sense of rhythm.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you could probably get away with being like creative and not being on the rhythm or something.
Yeah.
Like
one of those progressive bands that does everything in weird timings and stuff.
Yeah.
That might be good, actually. That might be really good.
Exactly.
Okay. We got to get to the raunchy ones here. That wasn't a very raunchy question. Okay, we're gonna do the one from where's it at? I have like lists and lists and lists, and they're not organized at all. So I always have to search through. Where is it? So my buddy Mark, he'll be co-hosting. Hopefully co-hosting tomorrow. Toothgore is going to be on the show tomorrow. Do you know Toothgore?
Oh yeah. I've seen them on Reaction Management. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So they'll be on tomorrow. And Mark will be on with me. He's down in Austin, Texas. We've never met in person either, but he was on as a guest a couple times, actually 2 times, and he's been co-hosting a lot because he's very funny and he's very, very good at co-hosting and talking to the bands and stuff. But anyway, he came up with this question. And his questions are the raunchiest questions I've ever heard in my life. Like, where do you come up with this stuff, Where the hell is it at? I asked you yesterday. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Would you rather not fuck a goat and everyone thinks you did? Or you do fuck a goat and nobody thinks you did?
Oh my.
I'd say fuck a goat and no one else thinks you did.
That's
worse. Everyone thinks you've done something.
It feels like that's like a brassic where it goes. I'm
a
bum's dog.
I'll keep my moral.
You can ask your dad this question later if you want.
I'm just going to keep my morals there.
I think you've done it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You can't tell the world that you haven't done something. Everyone thinks that you've done it.
But you've actually done it. So, no one knows. I'm keeping my morals. I know what I haven't done. That's it. So I'm not doing the goat. I'm just
doing the goat is pretty dirty. I'm not gonna. I can't do that. I think I'll just have to accept the fact that everyone.
What you walk on the doing girl, you fucked a goat.
It could be a goat, as in like greatest of all time. So it could be.
It's not. No, it's the animal. It's the animal for sure.
Tried to get around it.
Yeah, you can't switch up the question.
No, I think I'll have to just accept the fact that everyone thinks I did it back.
Yeah.
They're just the most they're like one of the dirtiest animals. Like they're up there with pigs, mate.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that.
Yeah, you're also gonna go. That's
that's crazy.
Oh, that's great. I always loved the explanations from after I ask questions like that. The explanations sometimes go on forever, and it's awesome.
But like analysing as if it's some sort of scientific theory.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Wait till you hear the last question, the one about dicks. You'll really be talking about it. Everybody gets that question too. So like, you know, I'm not singling you out or anything. Some of these are singled out, but okay. So here's a more serious one.
Okay.
Kind of, not more serious, but you know what I mean, like more dumb, I guess. Okay. Would you rather know exactly when you will die or how you will die?
How?
Oh, I don't want to know how, because if you die
And why?
I'd rather know. I'd
No.
rather know, because then I might be able to stop it.
It could be like in 3 seconds.
No, but I was thinking, if you know how you die, like let's say you're gonna die by a shark, I wish you won't go in the sea again. So I'm all right.
No, if a shark gets dropped on your house because they were transporting it from a zoo or something, and then it just attacks you and kills you.
What's he doing? Falling through my
Yeah.
chasing around that
Yeah.
house. We're trying to see a massive fuck off shark flying through the house. You can't walk.
You're sleeping in bed and it lands through your window.
So it's come through the side of the window.
What's it? Would you rather
And I
know?
dived in and got no. I'd rather know how I die.
What
That's
was
your
the
next
question?
video. Your next video that you create would be the shark.
No, when you'll die.
Shark flying through the window. That's the next video.
How you would die. Well, there's a risk if you know how you would die. It could be something really like
Yeah, really bad. I don't want to know. I'd rather just know when, and then I might be able to just put myself in a box, and if I get through the day, I know I've survived. And I can-
No, because it's like bloody Final Destination.
No, but
isn't
if you
it?
know-
you don't know how to
That's
die.
true.
You know how to die.
No. That's what I'm saying. You know how you're gonna die, right? But you don't know when it's gonna be. So for the rest of your life, you're gonna be wondering when you're gonna die. Whereas me, that day, staying in a box, nothing.
He's got to
near
figure
me.
it out.
No, but then you can do everything, can't you? Let's say it's like next week. You're like, oh, I'll just go do it.
Yeah, you're gonna die in the next 30 seconds. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, well.
Like, where are you gonna go?
Well, I just gotta put myself in a box with nothing
Oh,
wrong
that's
with it, and then
Ralph.
if I get through the day.
Ralph came up with that one actually. So
And after that, I can go out and do whatever I want.
I think I'll just know how I die because if it's like a bear or something, stay away from the woods. If it's a shark,
Yeah, but
Just
you-
say something don't break out of a zoo.
but you are going to die like that because that's
Yeah.
what it says. So
That's
you
what-
can't avoid it
That's what
all the
said
time.
is gonna happen.
You'll slip
When
up
you
at
go
some
to-
point.
Yeah,
When you
You'll
go to
do-
the zoo and you could escape.
yeah. No, what's gonna happen? You're gonna die. You're gonna have to go out the house to
You
get
basically,
water.
inevitably, you're just gonna die.
Then you're gonna-
The bear
you're
will
gonna have
find
to
you.
Go out to get water. Yeah.
The
bear's
bear
gonna
will
find
track
you.
The risk with that one is you don't. It could be bad or good.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna die?
You're gonna die peacefully. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
This is great. You guys are really analyzing all these options.
I think the worst case.
Yeah.
Love it. Here's another one. Here's another one you can analyze. Would you rather lose all of your memories or never be able to create new ones?
Never be able to create new ones.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my memories. That's a
I think that's some
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't lose them.
yeah. Be sad not creating new ones, but nah, I can't lose the memories I've already got.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Dick's question. Ready?
Here we go.
Here's the Dick's question. This one has lived on this segment since the very beginning. And
All the time.
So it's like a ritual then. It's just
Crimson
like,
Crimson Throne was the guest, and Matt came up with this question for the next guest because that's what I used to do. Then I would forget, and so I quit doing that. But this was the next question, and this has stayed since that time, and that was probably about a year ago. Would you rather have dicks for fingers, or
Yeah.
never be able to taste anything ever again?
Never be able to taste anything ever again.
Yep. Or have dicks for fingers,
Oh.
dick fingers. You know?
Dick fingers would be so weird.
Would it?
I'll be able to taste it. Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
Because
I mean,
I like
to
food.
look at.
I like food, but then you've got like.
Yeah, if you get dick fingers though, you can just cover it with gloves,
Oh, that's true.
and then
Or you can just play with them. That's what I would do.
You'd slap people in the face with it. Yeah, it's like, get
Mushroom
slapped
skin.
by dicks.
I don't know.
I'm gonna, yeah, no, I think the gloves thing is the
Yeah, I think
key thing.
Yeah.
It'd be so weird though, wouldn't it? Like,
You'd be so popular though.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know,
The one and only dick fingers.
Yeah.
you wouldn't even have to play music anymore because you have dick fingers. You're the only person in the world that has dick fingers, you know.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd probably go for that.
Yeah,
And you'd be
Definitely
aroused.
dick
You'd
fingers.
be aroused 10 times. You know.
that's true.
So
Keep going 10 times over. You would do the grow as well though.
you'd be very popular in the porn industry. You know. Very popular.
Yeah, like
Very
like,
popular.
I think you'd have more girls than anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or guys.
Oh,
Nah, no.
I mean, you got it. This day and age, you can't leave them out. You know.
Nope.
I don't know. How about one more question?
One more.
Want to do one more?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. I gotta find a good one here. Gotta find a really good one. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather be able to eat food that's been chewed by somebody else, or always smell faintly of a skunk?
Oh, well, like you smell of a skunk, or you can smell
All the time. No, yeah, you smell like a skunk all the time. Or on the other hand, you can only eat food that's been chewed by somebody else.
Oh my god.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, like
Depends who's
bird-
being
I have to smell like a skunk.
No, it
That
depends.
screams
No,
like.
depends.
Yeah, it depends who's chewing.
Depends who's chewing it.
Yeah.
Like,
What? I mean, does it really matter who's chewing it? I mean, still, it's
So
somebody
you go
else.
to
Yeah.
you go to a restaurant. It'll be other people in the room that'll do.
No,
it.
but
It could be
like-
everybody in the kitchen chewed your food and then put it on a plate.
yeah, no, that is grim.
You'd have to ask them, right? Who's chewed my food?
I'm going for the skunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can get rid of the skunk smell?
No.
Is it-
No,
it's-
no.
it's-
Everything is stuck
It's
with.
inevitable. Aftershave you put on, you still smell like a skunk.
Oh yeah, you can't cover it up. Yeah.
You might nose blind your partner, so she might not be able to smell you if it's bad.
Yeah, if I go for somebody like who's got no sense of smell.
Yeah.
Well, don't be sitting that long with
Yeah.
that smell anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely smell like a skunk.
That's so hard. I
Just
don't
the
want
thought
to
about like,
I don't want
on
to
your,
smell like a
imagine on your
skunk.
plate. Oh, yeah, it's been chewed by this guy or this woman. You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah, it's great.
guilty.
Yes. Nah, screw that.
Yeah.
We've had no chatters today. No chatters.
No chatters.
No chatters, but sometimes people can't watch when we're live, so that they'll watch later. The show will be up there. I have Nothing Speaks as the interview that's on there when you first go to the page, but I will change that in a few days once I give that some time to kind of linger, and then I'll put you guys up there. And then it's harder now because I have back-to-back shows, because I usually do that right afterwards. I'll put that band on there for the feature, but it's not really. It'll be on there for you to watch for the rest of your life if you want to. As long as the channel's up, right? But there is I do a recording of this too. So if you guys want a recording, it'll take some time, but I can upload you a recording of it somehow, probably on Google Drive or something like that. I can send you a copy of it if you want.
Yeah.
It'll just be the Zoom. It won't be like YouTube and stuff, but the stuff's on YouTube. I usually give the guests like however long they need at the end of the show to tell people where they can find you, like on social medias, and when you're playing your next show, say people a little bit that way, and they can come and see you play. And I will mute my microphone that way I don't interrupt you, and you can kind of tell people where to find you and what you have coming up and stuff like that.
Yeah. Definitely. You want me to say it?
Yeah, you said.
Okay. So I'm playing Hull, aren't we? So yeah. So we're playing at our hometown show, 7th of November in Hull at the Social. Tickets are on sale now. They're selling quickly though, so you probably want to get on there and buy your tickets ASAP. Anybody who's in the area, or if you want to fly over from America, come watch us.
Yeah.
If I didn't have all these damn shows from Reaction Management, I could do that,
There we go. But yeah, 7th of November at the Social in Hull.
Nice.
And we'll see you there.
What about your socials? Where can people find you on social media?
It's at Breeze is a band. All
one
one word. People seem to put spaces in between that. I don't know why, but
All
all one word. Breeze is a band on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Innit?
Do you guys do a lot with TikTok? Have you messed with that?
We've
tried,
We have.
yeah.
We are doing it now. We never used to, but the past.
I would put
sort
clips
years-
of your music video with the GTA stuff on there. That'd be awesome. People would love that.
Yeah,
No.
definitely. We've
do that,
we've been doing it past year, really, haven't we? TikTok.
Yeah.
Really focusing on that, harmonizing, and doing like little acoustic things
Yeah.
for people.
Well, I'm excited. What do you guys have some more music coming out soon? I know you just released Devil's Hymn fairly recently, right?
Yeah, it was probably when did we release Devil's Hymn? Early this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
March.
Thinking
Yeah.
February. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we have got stuff in the pipeline coming up. But we haven't announced anything yet. But yeah, we do have some stuff in the pipeline ready coming up. So keep your eyes peeled on social media, and
Nice.
you'll see some new stuff coming out.
Well, come back to the show. Let's do this again sometime.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
We'll talk. We'll talk dicks and whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about. I'm good.
definitely.
I usually do clips of each show, and I haven't even done Nothing Speaks yet because I have all these back-to-back shows. So eventually, I will do some clips of each show and post it up so people know to come over and watch. But share it around and tell people to come over and see what your answers to your questions are and things like that. That's what I like to do. I like to ask the question and then cut off the clip. That way, they have to come over if they want to hear your answer.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Ralph came up with that.
Actually, that's smart. I think Ralph.
Yeah. Well.
That son of a bitch comes up with everything, you know?
Nah.
I never get any credit. Let's see. I will turn 45 years old on September the 15th. Do I look 45? Do I look that old?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't even act that old. I know that, but I will be going to Charlotte, North Carolina, which is about 6 hours from here. It's not too bad though. It's not bad of a drive. I'd go down there a lot. Down at the Milestone Club, there's a band called American Theory. Actually, I'm wearing their shirt today.
Oh,
Theory.
there we go. Repping the merch.
Yeah, American Theory and Sunbreak. We'll listen to Chaos here in a second. And there's another band called. Shit, I knew I was going to forget this. I don't know the other bands. Let me pull it up here. I have it here, right here. I talk like that sometimes. There it is. Den of Wolves, and Infinixty. And actually, they're really good. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But Infinixty, I looked up their stuff last night, and so looking forward to that. That's down at the Milestone in Charlotte on the 13th, I think. Yeah. Saturday the 13th. So I'll be out of town that weekend. Taking some birthday time, you know?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna get older, I'm gonna enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, might as well.
Halfway to 50. Anyway. Well, thanks so much, guys, for being on. It's been a pleasure talking to you and chatting about everything. Come back. Let's do this again.
Definitely.
Playing us out of the show is Sunbreak. Sunbreak was on the show a long time ago, eons ago, and I'm trying to get them back, but they're just whatever they are. But I'll be able to see them play live again here in a couple weeks, so that'll be fun to go down and see them again. But here's Chaos. Have a good evening for you guys. Have a good day, everybody else that's over this way, and I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. with Toothcore.
Yeah.
We'll see you. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're lost and all alone, just like me, try to control yourself, but it's unlikely. We're all aboard a ship that's lost at sea, born to a world of chaos.